And we're underway here, third place game, 2013 MK Batteries USPSA Champions Cup. And there's a rocket shot down the line, out of bounds for a goal kick. Both teams here looking to end on a high note. They both played very well throughout the weekend. Oh, and that ball goes up in the air. That's going to be a dead ball. I would safely say that ball went well over 20 inches. McIntyre now, Keener, Gilmer and Keener. McIntyre trying to whip the ball away from Keener, and he does. Seaver's right there to take it. Oh, and there's Myers and Keener. That's going to be a 2-on-1. Great day here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Gilmer now setting up. Ball State, based out of Muncie, Indiana. Turnstone playing at home here in Fort Wayne. There's a 180 from McIntyre. Keener sends it back out. McIntyre and Keener. This is the matchup that you're going to want to focus on this game, as these two will be doing battle all game long. Seaver and Keener. Down the floor they go. Keener on the sideline. Out of bounds on Seaver. Well done. Lots of support for both teams here as the battle for Indiana rages on. Keener now looking for Myers on the far side. Oh, and it's going to go right to Seaver, who cuts it out, and it rolls down the floor. Wable's going to have to come up and make a save on it here. Let's see what he does. He swings it out. Seaver cuts it off. It's going to go out of bounds. Kick in. Turnstone Furious Flyers. Sends it in. Keener. Oh, and McIntyre swings it around. It goes off of Seaver's chair. Out of bounds. Going to see a lot of powerful hitting here in this game. Members of both teams using the Strike Force chair. Seaver, Keener, down the floor. Keener now passes it out. Well done, Myers. It's right there. Sharon's also right there. He's got to get out before he gets the 2-on-1. Keener calling off Sharon. Keener now swings it in. Seaver misses the cutoff, but that's going to go out of bounds. Ball State now trying to take it back the other way. McIntyre gets it down the floor. Myers tries to stop him. It ricochets around, breaks free. Ball springs loose. It goes out of bounds. Referee says it's going to be Turnstone ball. Keener down the floor. McIntyre, oh, right into the chest of Sharon there. That ball goes flying around like that. Jake Sharon took one right to the chest, but he seems to be just fine. Keener now down the floor, breaks away from the Ball State defense. Keener coming to the post. Caldwell is going to have to back up. Oh no, almost an own goal by McIntyre. Went off the post there. Very lucky for Ball State. McIntyre came charging in on defense, almost scored on his own team. Keener now swings it out. Myers back down. Keener now swings it through, trying to get it through the defense. Out of bounds off McIntyre. Turnstone now very, very lucky. Almost a costly mistake for Colin McIntyre. Keener trying to get the ball past McIntyre. Rifles it in. McIntyre just very smartly tries to get it out of there, and he does. Keener retreats on defense. McIntyre gets it over to Gilmer. Gilmer's going to take a shot. Oh, it's going to go just wide of the post. Gilmer just a little late on that shot. Almost there, though. You can really feel a sense of urgency from both teams here. Wanting to go home with a victory and a trophy. Gilmer, Sharon bounces it over to Myers. Myers and McIntyre. McIntyre takes her around. Oh, but Myers just very nicely and smartly just pulls it away from him. Sends it down for a goal kick. McIntyre heads out of bounds. Turnstone ball. Keener. Gilmer cuts it out, but he helps Turnstone move down the floor. Power soccer is all about positioning and angles, and if you're out of position or you take the wrong angle, things like that will happen. And now Turnstone has increased the scoring threat here. Keener now going to rifle it across the box, and there it goes. Oh, Myers takes the rebound, shoots it just wide of the post. And that's what an attacking player will look to do. Wait for the rebound and then try to knock it into the goal. Down the floor, off the back of Gilmer's chair. Sharon takes it now. Gilmer right there on defense. Did he touch the ball? Let's see. Yes, he did. Turnstone Furious Flyers looking to get on the board first. Keener swings, fires it in. Sharon deflects it wide, out of bounds. Seven minutes gone by here in the first half. Locked up in a scoreless draw. McIntyre, Sharon. Ball springs out loose. Anybody going to get there before it goes out? Myers is there. Elects to let it go out of bounds. She should have gone for it. Ball State trying to take it down the other way. Turnstone doing really well right now, controlling possession and the pace of the match. Ball State trying to exert a little bit of pressure now. Sharon right there. Oh, he misses the ball. It goes out of bounds. Jake Sharon now. Swings it in. Oh, Seaver's right there, but it goes off the back of his chair. Turnstone slowly inching their way down. Sharon swings it down. McIntyre's right there with it. Keener. Oh, and the ball just broke the 20-inch barrier there, so referee Doug Wolf going to stop play and set it up at the top of the box. Sometimes when the ball's bouncing around, players just wait just a moment. They can settle it down and continue the play. McIntyre now. Keener at the center line. Keener winning the possession battle here so far today. And there it goes. It's out. Oh, Seaver swings it. Oh, it goes off Sharon. Down the other way. Gilmer saves it. Seaver now. Myers. Oh, Seaver swings. Lets it go out of bounds. Keener. Oh, my goodness. Jake Sharon almost there. Couldn't quite get it. Seaver now. McIntyre can't catch up to it. Keener sends it down. Myers is right there. Can't quite hook onto the ball. Goes out of bounds. Nice little flick of the foot there by referee Doug Wolf. Doug Wolf also a referee for the outdoor game as well. So he might have been around a few soccer matches in his time. Colin McIntyre now for Ball State with the goal kick. Got a crowded field over here. And it looks like there's going to be a jump ball. Everybody crowding around. Gilmer. Keener. Gilmer. Gilmer trying to hold him off. Has to let go. Seaver now on defense. McIntyre into the box. Keener comes wide and can't keep it in bounds. Myers sends it down the floor. McIntyre, Keener right there. Keener looking to pass it back out, and he does. Oh, no one's there to get it. Oh, there's Sharon. Myers swings and shoots right off of McIntyre. Turnstone threatening again and really just dominating this first half here on possession. They haven't been able to score yet, but let's see what happens here. Keener moved around as he was trying to take a spin kick. It didn't quite work out. Sharon shoots. Seaver now takes the ball down the other way. Keener on that spin kick moved out of position and ended up glancing the ball because he changed his spot on the floor there. Seaver taking Keener around. McIntyre back in support. There's Colin McIntyre. Autry Keener once again doing battle here. McIntyre wins. Seaver takes the ball. Goes out of bounds off of Seaver. Autry Keener now. Sharon goes wide of him. Down the floor it goes. Seaver's right there. So is Gilmer. Seaver's going to play defense here. Actually overshoots that. Now McIntyre trying to keep Keener from going down the floor further. Doing a good job holding him off. McIntyre, Keener. Like two Rams going at it down here. Oh, and Keener just lets the ball go out of bounds as McIntyre couldn't control. Referee getting a little confused as to where the out of bounds line is. Myers waiting patiently on the far side. Oh, and it goes off Gilmer's chair there. Didn't quite get the right angle, and there's a pass. Seaver now down the floor. Keener back on defense. Out of bounds off Keener. Seaver now. Ball State trying to set up quickly here. McIntyre has to let it go. It's a little too far out in front of him. Keener smartly just lets it roll out of bounds. Oh, Seaver lets the ball go. McIntyre with a 180 shot. It goes down the floor. Oh my goodness, off the post. It deflected several times off Turnstone players. It bounced off the post. Very, very lucky there. Nice shot by Colin McIntyre. Keener now down the other way. Two Ball State players right there. We're going to get a 2-on-1. Referee Doug Wolf thought about letting the advantage go. It didn't happen, so we're going to sit back up over here. Oh my goodness, Colin McIntyre with a 180 shot that deflected off several Turnstone players and almost went in goal. Wabel wasn't able to get there on time, but luckily the post was right there. Seaver now over to Gilmer. Gilmer just lets it roll out of bounds. Turnstone ball. Keener across the box to Myers. Myers shoots. Caldwell's right there with a nice save. 2-on-1 on Turnstone. It goes the other way. Myers was right there to take a shot, but Alan Caldwell, like a wall, just stopped that shot. McIntyre now picking a spot. Seaver misses the deflection. It's going to roll out of bounds. See, it looks like it's going to be out of bounds. A deep kick in for Turnstone. That one just nicking the sideline. Keener now. Seaver. McIntyre with a shot. Oh, it goes behind Myers. Once again, another deflection. Goes off Myers and they're saved. You have to think Lady Luck is in Turnstone's corner at the moment. That one deflecting off Myers. Wable unable to react. Ball bounces off the other post. You know, as they say, the goalpost is the keeper's best friend. And it's come through twice now for Turnstone. McIntyre now kicking in. Gilmer at the top. Seaver on the far side. Gilmer misses the ball. Goes out of bounds. Sharon tried to take a swing. He missed it. Thankfully for Turnstone, because it's now their ball. Keener trying to get it over to Myers. He does. She tips it. It pops in the air. Jump ball here. Both teams trying to break the scoreless draw. About 4 minutes left here in the first half. Keener down the floor off of McIntyre. Turnstone now. There's a gap in front of Gilmer here. Can Keener hit it? No, he can't. Sharon swings it out of bounds. Not a very good shot there. Ball State going to take over here and try to move it back the other way. Seaver. Sharon right there. Oh, and there's a shot on goal. Caldwell's going to have to come up and make a save. Myers takes another shot. Goes off Seaver for a corner kick. Audrey Keener now. Sharon on the far side. Julie Myers on the near side takes a shot, and it's blocked. Keener now takes another shot. Keener passes it over to Myers. Oh, and McIntyre chips it out of the way. Seaver now gets adjusted, takes the ball. Keener's right there on defense. Ball rolling down the sideline. Keener does very well to keep it in. Oh, and Keener's right there. Ball springs loose. Keener down on Caldwell. Ball's in between the defenders, and Keener right there finds daylight and is broken through for the first goal of the match. McIntyre and Caldwell locked up together, but there was a little bit of space in between them. Keener was able to find it and push it through for the goal. Turnstone now leads 1-0. Referee's talking here. Trying to get a 2-on-1 back down in the box. Is not going to get it. Turnstone on top, 1-0. McIntyre, Keener. Gilmer now with the ball. It bounces around. Keener going the other way, trying to open up the scoring a little bit more. It pops up in the air. Referee going to set up the ball once again as the ball elevated over 20 inches. Keener now once again down the floor he goes. Caldwell is there to block. Keener going to try to get in front of him. Can't quite do it. We got 3 in the box here. Seaver got a little too close. And you can't have 3 defenders from the same team in their defensive goal area. So this is going to be an indirect free kick for the Turnstone Furious Flyers. Keener now. Myers sets up, takes a shot. Caldwell right there on the save. And another shot by Keener. Keener with a 180. It's going to go way wide out of bounds. Sharon and Seaver over here down low, locking up. McIntyre sends it in. Seaver couldn't get the deflection. It's going to roll out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be a goal kick. Turnstone leading 1-0, and very lucky to be leading at this point. Ball State has had several chances. They just haven't really gone their way. Myers now back down the floor. We're in the final minute here of the first half. She tries to swing it over, can't do it. That's a kick in. Ball State. And there's the halftime whistle. Very, very fast-paced, intense action here. Ball State Cardinals, Turnstone Furious Flyers. Turnstone up 1-0. Ball State certainly had their chances here in the first half. We'll see if they can regroup and try to get that scoring touch in the second half. We'll be back in a few moments right here. We'll be back. Ball State trying to make some adjustments at halftime, get back into the game. They've had several scoring chances here in the first half, and they just didn't go their way. So we'll see what they do to try to pull even in the second half. And there's the kickoff. Gilmer with the ball. Sharon swings it past him. McIntyre's right there. Ball springs down. Myers now takes a shot. Caldwell, gets it behind him. Very well done. Julie Myers, 15 seconds into the second half. Julie Myers with a very nifty move there. Faked out Caldwell, got it behind the defenders. Turnstone Furious Flyers 2. Ball State Cardinals 0. Julie Myers very nicely done there. Caldwell had no choice but to come up and commit on that post. And Myers just flicked it past him. Ball State now in a deep hole here. Sharon, Myers, Keener converging on the ball together. Myers swings it down. It's going to roll out of bounds. It's going to be a deep kick in for Ball State. This is a great opportunity here for Ball State to get one back. Both teams with a lot of support here. Everybody in the arena gathering around watching this match, preparing for the final, coming up in about 45 minutes. RHI sudden impact. Dassa Dynamites. Gilmer now with the ball. McIntyre passes it out. Gilmer is not quite there in time. Seaver passes it back over. We're going to get 2-on-1. Gilmer and Seaver. Ball's going to come back out. McIntyre tried to pass it back up to Gilmer. Gilmer not quite there in the right position to take that one. So then they started converging on the ball. Myers now misses it. Seaver chips it off of her. It goes out of bounds. Turnstone with the ball once again. Seaver over to Myers. McIntyre takes it. Sharon's right there though. Passes it back across. Keener's there with it. Keener now gets behind McIntyre. Keener driving down towards the post. Caldwell there. Caldwell and McIntyre slam into each other to stop Keener. Keener passes it out. Myers shoots just wide of the post. Myers saw daylight. Tried to make it 3-0. It was not to be. McIntyre now trying to find a hole in this defense. Keener's right there, however. Keener, McIntyre, ball bounces around a little bit. Sharon right there, takes a shot. Caldwell has to make a save. Sharon very nicely done, bounces it off McIntyre, out of bounds for a Turnstone corner kick. Turnstone looking to open up the lead a little bit more. The next goal in this game is going to be vitally important because it's either going to be a one-goal game or Ball State's going to find themselves down a 3-goal deficit. Oh, and there's a shot. Keener now takes the rebound, brings it around. McIntyre forces him back up the other way. McIntyre taking him down the floor. Keener catches up. Going to try to turn McIntyre back around. Will they do it before the post? Seaver's right there. He shoots. Wabel's right there on the corner. Seaver looking to pass it out. There it is. Not a very good pass, though. Oh, McIntyre shoots it down. Keener has to sweep it out of there. Keener now. Keener down the floor. McIntyre and Seaver both split off. Miscommunication there. Keener's not going to be able to catch it before it goes out of bounds. Ball State again with possession. McIntyre and Seaver, a little miscommunication there. Both of them split off of Keener, allowing him to drive down the floor. McIntyre bounces it. Seaver there. Myers down the floor she goes. Miss hits it. 180 from McIntyre. Bounces off Keener. Myers. Keener, McIntyre. Oh, it bounces down towards Turnstone's goal. It's going to roll out of bounds, and it looks like it's going to go out for a goal kick. Autry Keener sends it to Sharon. Sharon misses it. It goes out of bounds to Ball State. Keener. Seaver's right there on defense. Keener just takes him around though. Caldwell has to come up on defense. Oh, and it rolls behind Caldwell just wide of the post. That's going to go out for a corner kick. Keener now in. Myers bounces it off the front of her guard. Goal kick. Ball State down 2-0 here. 6 minutes gone by in the second half. Keener eyeing the shot. That one's going to go off Sharon. Sharon takes it down. McIntyre deflects it back the other way. Gilmer's right there though. Gilmer's going to catch up to the ball and hook it into Keener there. Keener, Gilmer trying to force each other around. Gilmer wanting to go one way, Keener the other. That ball bounces around. Oh, and a 180 shot right there. Doug Wolf is going to call contact on Gilmer. Gilmer getting a little frustrated there. A little impatience setting in. Just trying to swing the ball out of there. Keener now setting up. Keener, Sharon bounces off of Colin McIntyre. Over 20 inches. Keener and McIntyre face off again. Ball comes across to Keener. Keener takes it away. Oh, and he's free. He's going down the floor. Nobody to defend. Alan Caldwell has to step up, and he does very nicely to stop that drive down the floor. Seaver now splits the defense, goes down the other way. I don't think anybody's going to catch up to it. Oh, Autry Keener right there. Keener now just takes it back down. Back and forth these two teams go. Sharon right there. Oh, and McIntyre with a shot. Can Gilmer catch up to it? Oh, almost with a 180 shot. That's a 2-on-1. Seaver and Gilmer. Seaver thought he saw daylight, but he had to let Gilmer just kind of work his way down there. Gilmer was trying to unleash a 180 shot. Myers, that ball goes off the back of her chair. Keener and Gilmer right there. Sharon now lets the ball go by him. Whose ball is it going to be? Turnstone. Keener, it rolls out of bounds, going to Ball State. Keener just trying to get it down the sidelines. Not really passing to anyone in particular. McIntyre now. Sharon. Ball springs out. Oh, Myers with a powerful pass across the box, and McIntyre swings it back again, and it just goes flying in the air. All weekend long, we've been seeing a lot of fly balls. We're going to get a 2-on-1 here. Ball State going to take the indirect free kick. from near the goal area. Myers, Keener too close. McIntyre now setting up. Gilmer looks like he's going to take the kick. They're going to try a 180 here. Let's see how they defend it. Gilmer going to pass to McIntyre. McIntyre winds up and shoots. Oh, and Keener's right there with the block. Very nicely done. Seaver now with a shot. Oh, and it's going to go in. Goal. Lucas Wabel couldn't recover in time. Andrew Seaver bringing Ball State back within one. The score now 2-1 Turnstone. 10 minutes left here in the match. Third place on the line. And the tension is just going to mount as we go on. So Doug Wolf calling an encroachment foul here on Ball State as they creeped up a little too close. You can really feel Ball State ramping up the intensity now that they've managed to pull back within one. Turnstone now going to set up again. Myers down the floor. McIntyre. Myers across the box. Gilmer sends it out. Seaver is right there, but he doesn't see the ball. Goes out of bounds. Audrey Keener now sends it in. McIntyre. Oh, there's Myers just going to take a shot. A 180. Oh, and it goes off Colin McIntyre's guard. Julian Myers playing a great game here. Almost got another one for Turnstone. Myers now at the top of the box. Sharon on the far side. Audrey Keener kicking it in. Myers with the shot. It bounces around. Keener's got it. Oh, and the shot across the box. Sharon shoots wide. Caldwell was there that time. Even if that shot was on goal, I think Caldwell would have saved it. Ladies and gentlemen, you can hear a pin drop in here right now. So much tension. Both teams trying to claim third place and hear their names called at the end of the tournament. Hard work on the line for both clubs. Myers bounces it back to Keener. Keener, McIntyre once again battling it out. That ball's going to roll out of bounds. It looks like it's going to be a kick in for Turnstone. Excuse me, Ball State. McIntyre, Keener. Keener gets around him. Myers going to give chase to the ball. Can't quite save it. Ball State once again trying to get it out of this end of the floor. McIntyre just barely nicks it. Sharon right there. Passes it back. Keener takes a shot. Seaver with the block. Gilmer saves the ball. Seaver now. Down the other way. Keener and Seaver right there. And there's the pass out. Keener just takes the ball. McIntyre's there, however. Oh, as they battle it out here. Keener passes it across. Sharon down the floor. Keener can't recover in time to take the pass. This half a lot more even in terms of possession. Ball State making a comeback here, down 2-1. McIntyre. Myers is there. Just going to take it down. That's going to go out of bounds off of McIntyre. 6.5 minutes left in the game. Turnstone Furious Flyers 2. Ball State Cardinals 1. Keener now with a pass in. That one goes off Seaver, and it's going to bounce down towards the Turnstone goal. Lucas Rabel has to come out and push it out of there. McIntyre now down the floor. Is he going to be able to catch it before it goes out? Keener helps him out there. Keeps it in. Keener, Colin McIntyre trying to pass it back. Keener not really letting him do that. Goes out of bounds. Turnstone ball. Time is winding down here. Ball State trying to get one more goal. Take this game into overtime. That ball rolling down the sideline, still rolling. Finally out of bounds. Pushing back Ball State. Seaver now. Sends it down the floor. Keener's going to get there first. Ball above the guards. Now back on the floor again. Keener passes it over to Sharon. Seaver's right there on defense. Seaver now takes it down the other way. Bounces out. McIntyre and Seaver here on the sidelines. There's the pass out. Myers thinking about swinging. Sharon now takes the ball. Oh, and it bounces down the floor. Caldwell just going to let it roll wide. Corner kick. Referee Doug Wolf actually signaling goal kick there. He pointed toward the corner. McIntyre. Keener sends it back. McIntyre back again. That's going to actually hop over Keener's guard. Gilmer saves it, however. Seaver now. Sharon, 2-on-1. Keener and Sharon, 2-on-1. Ball State possession. Keener waiting right there at the top of the box to block off any shot that comes in. McIntyre now seeking out Gilmer. Gilmer lets it chip off his guard. And there's the pass around. Oh, Seaver with a hard shot. Doug Wolf plays the advantage and lets the play continue. McIntyre, Keener fighting for possession here. Looks like McIntyre is going to let the ball swing out. Oh, that one's going to go out of bounds off McIntyre. Referee issuing a warning here about spin kicking. Keener now cross. Oh, Myers sends it down the wrong way. It's going to go out of bounds. Myers playing a great game, but this could be a huge error here if Ball State can capitalize. Seaver now screening Keener. McIntyre going to try to get it all the way across the box to Gilmer. Gilmer setting up, preparing to shoot. There's a shot across the box. Oh, and it goes off Seaver. Unlucky bounce. Sharon now taking the ball the other way. No defenders. Oh, and he paused just a moment to kind of reposition for the ball, and it just got in front of him, and he couldn't catch up to it again. Andrew Seaver now needing a little bit of an adjustment there. Sometimes when these chairs collide, players will move around and need to take a moment to get them repositioned again. Andrew Seaver strapped down tightly. Kind of like that carpet that sits on top of your car down the freeway. Seaver's not going anywhere in that chair. Sharon now with a shot. Ball out of bounds. Turnstone once again. Keener in the box. Oh, and that one bounces off Sharon. Goal kick. Ball State. About 90 seconds plus added time here left in the match. Turnstone up 2-1. Ball State sends it down the floor. Gilmer redirects the ball. Wabel's right there. McIntyre going to send the ball back down again. Pops up in the air. Over 20 inches. There's going to be a jump ball right there. Looks like Sharon. McIntyre going to take it. Sharon takes it away from him. Well done. Sharon has a swing back around. McIntyre takes it back. We're going to let an advantage. Oh, 2-on-1 here. Referee waiting to see if the advantage would open up. Ball State now Free kick. We are in added time. 1 minute. 1 minute of added time. So we are in the final moments here. Can Ball State pull one out at the death? Gilmer going to set up another 180 shot for McIntyre. Can they connect? And there's a swing. Oh, and he's going to not quite get it. Oh, out of bounds. McIntyre a little late on that swing, and he knows it. That might be their final opportunity to get a goal. Keener now sends it down the floor. McIntyre sends it right back. Wabel has to send it out. Oh, my goodness. This game's not over yet, folks. McIntyre with a great shot. Wabel just had to get it out of there. Gilmer, Seaver, screening. Gilmer setting at the top. Myers defending. Can he get an accurate enough pass across the box? McIntyre swings. Gilmer right into Seaver. Oh, that's a 2-on-1. Seaver and Gilmer getting too close together. You really think that Gilmer should have just let the ball come to him because nobody was going to be there to defend. Keener now. And that's the end of the match. Turnstone Furious Flyers in an exciting third place contest come out on top 2-1. Turnstone very well played today. Ball State had a lot of scoring opportunities but weren't able to capitalize on any of them. They got one back here in the second half, but it wasn't enough. And Turnstone comes out on top and will go home with a piece of hardware today.